All right, we're here with John Thommassen, who is actually down here in Atlanta for an audition for Vampire Road Trip. And you're actually from New York, and you've only been out of school a year, and you've booked 7 feature film roles. Why don't you talk a little bit about those?
Yeah, I've been really blessed. I decided that I wanted to change my career path about a year ago, so I enrolled at the Strasberg Institute for Theater and Film, and I studied with amazing teachers like Lola Cohen and Georgia Loros, who was on The Sopranos, Jeffrey Horn, who's just an icon, and Tim Martin Krause, and it's been amazing. I graduated, and then, I'm not shy, so I got right into the auditioning, and boom, I've been really blessed. I started doing background for big feature films, but I was lucky that they always featured me and gave me something a little bit more to do than everyone else, which boosted my confidence. And then I started auditioning for lead roles in short films. I did a short film called Tied Up, Sharp Love, Sharp Kittens, which was just accepted to the Garden State Film Festival, and another one called The Undefined, and got great reception from that. Excuse me. So then I started branching out into doing features, and I did a feature movie called Blemish Light with amazing cast from some of the people from The Sopranos, and also some actors from over in India, because it's being filmed in India and New York, so I'm excited about that. Then I got a role in The Stare with James Franco and Winona Ryder, and got to be in a scene with Winona Ryder and Josh Henderson, which blew me away. I got a movie called F New York, and it's an indie film based on actors growing up in New York City and just sort of stressed out about the responsibility of paying bills with a job that doesn't have a weekly salary. And that really helped me grow as an actor, and the cast was super amazing. And right off of that, I got really lucky. And I flew out to Miami, and I got a role in a movie called The Awakened. So I would recommend that you look out for this. It's Blue Nile Productions, phenomenal cast, paranormal horror movie, which is so hot right now. Lead role, we got John Legacy he was a final contestant on So You Think You Can Dance, is one of the actors in the movie. Nick Holmes, Stephanie Pitts, Nancy Saya, a host of others, and those are some names that you'll definitely be hearing from. And now I came out to do Vampire Road Trip, which I could not be more excited about. I mean, Valerie is just a phenomenal person to audition for. I got to meet with her in New York for a couple hours, and she's so smart, so passionate. Justin and Chad seem, like amazing actors. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of their stuff, but just getting to meet them, you can tell when someone has, presence. And I went into the room, and they had presence, and I got to read with Justin, which was a good treat, and Doreen and Wade, they wrote a book that was just balls to the wall fun. I mean, a bunch of vampires driving from New York to, God knows where, and all these different stops along the way, and all the different shenanigans that take place. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't ask for more as an actor. So it's really exciting. And I have a couple other features that I signed on for that are going to start in September. So things are looking up for John Thommassen.
Cool. And now, why don't you give a little bit of advice, since you're pretty new to the business and you've been so successful? What advice do you have to people who are new to the business and in your shoes?
Sure. I will give you the best advice I can give you. Auditioning is fun. It's nothing to be nervous about. When you go on when you go on an audition, enjoy yourself. Be free. Act. Create. They are only there to hire you. They're not there to fire you. You didn't have the job when you showed up. The worst case scenario is you don't have the job when you leave. The best case scenario is you meet new contacts, make new friends, and potentially get a role. And even if they don't love you for the role that you went in for, that's not to say that the next role that they have, that they're casting for isn't going to be perfect for you. So don't take it personally. This is art. And, art's fun. That's what it all comes down to. And if you take it too seriously and get down on yourself, you're going to have a tough time. If you just show up and are excited and enjoy the whole process from getting the sides, making your objectives, figuring out your character decisions, taking it to the next level of when eventually you book the job and you get the script and now you're breaking it down. Those are the golden moments in acting. It's not performing, it's making all those decisions and making them organic and real that is the most satisfying. Because in the end, it all comes down to the words on the paper. And if you make them real and you make it live, then you can't do a bad job.
Cool. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.